Welcome, Blood Bowl fans. It's the Crinkle Cup 5. Come alive for the Crinkle Cup 5. Today we got a monumental match. Um, cause every match gets a statue built for the occasion, and this one's a monument. We got Coach Andrew with the 7's versus Coach Grant with the publishers.
Hello.
We're going to start over here with Coach Andrew. Coach Andrew, what do you think you will make of this match?
Well, as the 6-7's motto has always been, we will lose about 6 or 7 games. So, this might be the one we win.
All right, it could. You have a drastic disadvantage with the team value, so you'll get a drastic balancing advantage with the petty cash.
That is correct.
All right, we're gonna switch over to Coach Grant. Coach Grant, how do you think you will do in
Cool.
this match, and how many SPP do you think you'll get from casualties?
Well, I'm more worried about casualties on my team, but I don't know. I hope a lot. Yeah, we're coming off a bye week, so everybody's pretty fresh. We've got all our players. I know Andrew's gonna have a few that are out. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this match. So I knock on wood, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. I don't think that's the question here. I think it's just how bad is Andrew gonna punish me for winning? We're gonna see.
All right, we shall see indeed. So let us get us started here. All right, and start us get we will. There we go. We got the logo for the Crinkle Cup 5. Come alive for the Crinkle Cup 5. We're gonna. No, I don't think we need to turn off their cameras since we'll have game capture. Oh wow, it's starting already. Blood Bowl fans. We're going right in. Welcome back, Blood Bowl fans. That's literally what I said. We're gonna need to turn them off. Now, the camera is zooming way far out. We really needed to zoom out that far, I guess. Oh, we weren't clicked in. That's why it was, the frames were gone. Okay. Okay, as you can see, we're going through the look-in. We got a the Frogman versus, 3 trees. Well, I guess there's 2 trees, but the Wood Elves could have a tree, so I guess it could be 3 trees.
Good weather. Shame. Nothing to spice things up.
Alright, we got 9 fan factor. These coaches are going to get a good amount of things. We got the inducements coming out. We got Ivar Eriksson being acquired. Coach Andrews also got a wizard and a halfling master chef. So we will watch as the rerolls vanish. Unless they were rolled already. Were they rolled already? No, they were not rolled yet. So Coach Andrews picked up a reroll before the match. He probably listened to my the midpoint rundown. So we're gonna see some fighting. Yes, we did hit record. That's important. So the 6-7s are going to receive the ball. And he's going to place Ivar Eriksson on the field onto the side right over here.
If the halflings were as good
F. Scott Fitzgerald
cooking,
hits
well, the
fit.
history of the
Oh,
sport would look
the weather has
very
changed to
different.
very sunny.
The bigger they are,
The harder they punch.
And then, hold on, Blood Bowl fans. I need to turn down the sound. Uh-oh, Blood Bowl fans, we have a badly hurt right off the bat. Ray Bradbury. Oof. Looks like we're already turning up the heat to 451 degrees. Makes sense because Toon Sahar is on fire. And we've already got a take root from Tralaleo Tralala, 25th and a half anniversary edition for Captain Underpants. That was clearly what that reference was for. And back here we have Bombadil Crocodile. He's going to be moving to get the ball, mayhaps. Now, we got to take a look at Ivar Eriksson here. He is clearly the star player of the game that has been chosen. He's going to blitz. Is he going to use his team power? No, he's not. Or his star power. He's gonna pow down Edgar Allan Poe right off the bat. Ivar Eriksson is a very strong star player to get, especially in a team like the Wood Elves, since he'll have tackle and block. So he'll be able to put some pressure on the War Dancers, because tackle will stop them from blocking, or not blocking, dodging, stop them from dodging. We have a failed pickup test from Chimpanzini Bambini. We used a reroll. He picked it up with his monkey tail. It appears that the Halfling Master Chef has also stolen 2 rerolls from the publishers. That is something we definitely did not want to see from the... Oh, we have potential Fireball coming out. He's probably going to pop up every time he ends his turn. He does it right now. Robert Graves is the only one that gets impacted by the impact. I think the wizard might have been used too early here. Also here, Ivar Eriksson has guard. He's the only star player with guard. So that's very powerful, since he is able to give an assist no matter how many tackle zones are on him. We have a badly hurt coming out. Kurt Vonnegut punching out Berber Patapim. Maybe Patapim. But he's piddle paddle out of the game. Lord Byron is coming up. Or we're probably going to see a blitz onto Ivar Eriksson. But it's also a little tricky to block him since he's strength 4. So you can't just... you got to get more assists on him than usual. He also has a unique star power. Once per drive, at the start of his activation, he can choose an open teammate within 5 squares. And they immediately can move 1 square, ignoring tackle zones, but they must end this move marking an opposition player. So he's able to nudge a guy 1 square into giving an assist, which is pretty good. Shakespeare's coming in. He's gonna punch him down, hit him with the hard kick. You know, you turn the page, and then you see Banquo dies. And here comes F. Scott Fitzgerald. He saw he saw him standing next to the car that hit his wife. Oh my god. And then we see the only reroll coming out that'll result in a both down. Ivar Eriksson is out of the game. Suddenly, all that money and petty cash is just down the drain in the first turn. Coach Andrews used the wizard. We have a death. Oh my gosh. Umberto Eco is punched. He's dead. Coach Grant is definitely heavily considering using the apothecary here. Umberto Eco has not gotten any star player points, and he is just a lineman. However, elf linemen are expensive, so he is going to take the death. Yeah, that was a lot. Let's see. Did Umberto Eco write a book about a thing? He wrote how to write a thesis. Well, I guess the star player points he had was numero 0. We've used a reroll on take root, and it's going to result in a double both down, knocking down Dante. Well, with Coach Grant getting his turn back, we'll see how they can travel with a salmon for the rest of this match. We have Lord Byron moving up. They're going to try to attack the cage. We have Ernest Hemingway coming in. He's going to get a stumble, but he's got tackle. So all the dodge on this team is not going to matter for him. He's going to stun him, hit him with a stun onto Cappuccino Assassinino. But Ernest Hemingway is clearly the better assassin. He probably even wrote a book about that. Probably not. But Kurt Vonnegut is going to hit the Lyra. And Shakespeare is going to hit him with a push. He is going to use Fen because he's the halfling hefty is quite hefty. He cannot be hefted by Treeman, which I thought was interesting. I thought all the halflings could be thrown by a Treeman, but the hefties don't have right stuff, so they can't be thrown. But now we have the issue of a War Dancer being right next to Chimpanzini Bananini. He's also got a lot of skills. We have a failed stand-up test, so he's going to stay on the ground. Yeah, he does not. Yeah, because since the treemen don't have 3 squares of movement, they have to make a roll to stand up. Because it costs 3 squares of movement to stand up. Since they have the timber special rule. Oh, we have a yeet. We have a throw teammate. Chimpanzini Bambini flying off the tree. He can almost score. He's going for it. He can sprint. He can rush. He can rush 3 times, baby. Do it. Did I make that happen? Okay, I didn't. I would have definitely went for the 3 sprints. because no, this one doesn't have sure feet. The other one does. The other runner. Ooh. Badly hurt. Opened the door. Got beat up by Emily Bronte. Yeah, both coaches are racking up the injuries and the casualties. We have the blitz here. Chimpanzini Bambini is gonna get knocked down with the tackle. He's got safe pair of hands, so he's allowed to choose where the ball will land in an open square. So he picked furthest square possible. So unless Shakespeare wants to leap over and pick up the ball, that's his only option to do. But Ernest Hemingway's going to come over and pick it up for us. Not for us. Well, for the fans. But he's going to pick it up for the team. We have the duality of man with Robert Grave with both, not a skull and a pow, and then a KO. Dante's going to put Bombadillo Crocodillo in his own personal hell. Ooh, badly hurt. First circle 7, pool party. And then Kurt Vonnegut's going to get hit with a double attacker down. Well, on the bright side, he passed take root. Bad news, he rolled a 6 and a 1. We have another pass. It's going to be bad. Oh my god, Cappuccino Assassinino has been taken out by Trilalilo Tralala. If only he was wearing a curtain. We have the blitz here from La Petrita onto Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe loves suffering, so he's going to get knocked down here. And then he's going to boost past his chamber door. And then he's going to fall. Why did he do that? Blorky Nor. Now we're going to have a handoff coming in. Ernest Hemingway to F. Scott Fitzgerald. He's going to be running. He sees the green light across the lake. He wants to get his dream. His lady that I don't know the name of, because I didn't really read that book in high school. Like I did, but I didn't. Yeah. Who moved here? Kurt Vonnegut. Nice. Where did where did the 7's go? At a glance, I only see 4 halflings on the field, and 3 of them are knocked down. And we have the foul from onto Chimpanzini Bambini. This is quite a gruesome match for both players. Well, at least he took root. Coach Andrews successfully planted 2 trees in a football field. That will take some time to dig them out for the next drive. Yeah, I probably just would have passed the turn, to be honest. I wouldn't even stood up the guys. Ernest Hemingway coming in with a pow onto Le Petrita. Ooh, that was a pretty good kick flip right there. If Scott Fitzgerald goes in for the touchdown, he's gonna revel in the green light across the river. There he goes. Look how happy he is. It wasn't the river, it was a lake, but I said it before already, so you know what I'm talking about. Score one for the West Egg, am I right? Oh wow, right in. Like a frame one kickoff there. That might have been just the... No, they know what they're doing. We got solid defense. Coach Green is selecting players to solidly defend. I think he probably needs to back them up. Well, it's not like the throw teammate is going to be super likely. So he's just moving them all up so he can beat them up. We definitely might be able to see a genuine table this match, not a fake table, a genuine table. Because with there's only 2, 4, 6. There's only 6 halflings remaining. Tralalilo Tralala is going to smack down Dante. The treatment have been putting in their work, knocking players down and killing them. They at least did that 2 times, so... Tun 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 hit him with a lariat. He's gonna not pick up the ball. Chimpanzini Bambini. They must have glue on their fingers. Edgar Allan Poe gonna hit him with a pow. And then Ernest Hemingway, he's coming in with the blitz onto Chimpanzini Bambini. He gets the pow. We got great expectations for Ernest Hemingway. None of these people wrote that book or play, but you know a movable feast. We got Shakespeare coming in, picking up the ball. He's gonna slip and fall and stun. Talk about a Greek tragedy. More like a comedy, because that was kind of funny. We're gonna see a pass from Chimpanzini Bambini. He's gonna pick up the ball and he's gonna throw it. Oh, it's gonna be wildly inaccurate. It's gonna go off the field, get thrown back in by the fans. It's gonna bounce. It almost bounced out. That could have, if it bounced out, it could have, you know, flown all the way over there. The publishers still have a chance of just picking it up and running it in. But it was a good throw. Well, good throw attempt. He rolled a 5. Unfortunately, wildly inaccurate exists in Blood Bowl 3 for the moment. Ernest Hemingway's going to pick it up. He's quite the movable feast. There we go. I got him there. Kurt Vonnegut is going to push. John Pork is calling. Oh yeah, John Pork has recently been trying to file a claim against John the Ham and Pork the Chop for impersonating him and stealing his image. That's why he is calling to file a complaint and get a lawyer. So that might be hinting for a match for the next round. And we have a crazy blitz from Joe Abercrombie. He's going for the both down. And he gets a KO. Oh my goodness. He's truly, you know what they say, you can never have too many both downs. Oh, Trallaleo Tralala is going for a blitz onto F. Scott Fitzgerald. He's got dodge, so it's not going to do much. But he's going to move. Well, yeah, I would have tried something like throw John Pork towards Shakespeare. Well, not towards Shakespeare. Towards the foul with the Treeman. He gets the KO on Joe Abercrombie. Darn, I wanted to see more of him. That's okay. There's a chance he'll come back. You know, that wasn't the last argument of Kings. Alright, Chimpanzini Bambini did a rush. He's just gonna stand there. I think Ernest Hemingway can just run it in. He can just ignore Cappuccino Assassinino. He's clearly using a pop gun. So Ernest Hemingway can just say a farewell to arms and run it in. Look at that, he did a little flip. He put a signature on there. He signed that book. He's doing some kick flips. I've realized my mouse is just in the middle of the screen because I'm, using it to point. Halflings come back. Joe Abercrombie was out. By the dead, did he have to piss? Well, Coach Andrew is trying to recover from several losses. I'm gonna Well, even though Ivar Eriksson is out for the turn, look at that! I even flipped right to his page. Ivar Eriksson is age 29, 6'3" and 251 pounds. That's quite large for a man. F. Scott Fitzgerald catches the ball with the high kick, allowing him to move under the ball. Ivar Eriksson won Beard of the Year in 2,495. We have a handoff to Shakespeare. He's going to pick it up. Like the game is picking up the pace. We're going into Act 2, I guess, because it's, you know, the second half. Shakespeare's just going to walk. He's just going to walk down the street. You know, like nothing happened. Thinking he's Macbeth. And all these halflings were born of woman. Lloyd Byron is going to pow Cappuccino Assassinino. Taking advantage. Badly hurt. He took the pop gun and he smacked him with it. We got 5 injuries and 1 KO. We have not used the blitz yet, so we can just see an easy blitz onto Chimpanzini Bambini. Robert Graves taking the both down onto John Pork. John Pork gets stunned because he's got a busted head, so his armor value's 6. The blitz from Tuntun Sahar. The Halfling Treemen do not have a loner, so they can reroll this for free without needing to roll a loner. If Scott Fitzgerald goes down. That was the blitz for the turn. Are we just going to have them hit him with the pincer maneuver? We could see him come over, but no, we're going to have Chimpanzini Bambini come over. He's going to rush. We could see... Here we go. We're going to see... Ooh. We're going to see the... Hold on. Before we even start, we've started already, but I think the Halfling Master Chef has taken all 3 rerolls from Coach Grant this half. Since I don't remember him using one on his first turn, and he has none now. I wish it would, you know, pop up and tell us that it did that, like it did in Blood Bowl 2, where it had the newspaper and it showed the chef, and he was like, "Hey, what up?" and he looked like Gordon Ramsay. But Coach Grant can just standing blitz, punch Chimpanzini Bambini, and then run it in. He could also just leap because he's cool like that. He does! Look at that! Talk about dramatic irony. He is 3-0. Alright, we got all the halflings that can come back. Joe Abercrombie is still knocked down. I'm trying to think of a dumb quote to say for that. Well, there's always a chance for him to come back when Coach Grant scores again. Officious ref. Who loses? John Pork is chosen and he is stunned. It appears the referee is defending John the Ham and Pork the Chop. He is sided with them on the dispute. We're gonna see a throw teammate here. Dante is just gonna get pushed back. Luckily, Dante works better with music. We have a failed take route. I'm not sure why the tree is in the outer third. Oh, probably for like the throw teammate angle here that we're gonna possibly see. We're gonna see if Coach Andrew can defend for the turn to do the throw teammate, because the catchers can go quite far since they have sprint. I think we're gonna see Ernest Hemingway just come in, blitz him. He's coming in right on this angle here. He's just going to get the push, but Ernest Hemingway has strip ball. He's come prepared. He's going to make him drop the ball, and Robert Graves is going to catch it. In our time, we saw that he's as free as a cat in the rain. I missed that Ernest Hemingway did a cool jump, because I was making book jokes. Yeah, there isn't really much more Coach Grant can do. He tried to punch a man. He's running around. He's putting the reverse pincer maneuver on Chimpanzini Bambini. He's going to make it really tough for Robert Graves to get punched out. I think, we're going to see the foul here from F. Scott Fitzgerald. We're going to get the KO, no doubles. John Pork is calling. He's going to have to file another court case here with that personal assault. We have a failed take route. Of course that happens. So we're going to use the reroll so we can get the blitz onto Ernest Hemingway. And he's going to follow up. He's going to get knocked out. As always, Tun Sir, he's putting in the work. We're going to have a pure pow from Chimpanzini Bambini. We got the peach bump. The ball's gonna go out. It's gonna get thrown back in by the fans. It's going to go right there. We have Trippy Troppy, Plippity Ploppin, picking it up the ball. Full rush. Nothing bad will ever happen to Trippy Troppy. That is why he is hopeful. He is hopeful that he can live long enough to have the after-game feast. And here comes Shakespeare. He's going to get a push. Shakespeare does not have strip ball, but he's just going to push him back. And that's going to make Trippy Troppy have to double rush to get out, get a score in. Coach Grant's going to try and put more tackle zones around him. However, he is stunty, so the extra tackle zones won't make it harder. So he's gonna space out to make the dodges harder. To make more dodges. So he can move Dante up to here to make more tackle zones. Chimpanzini Bambini is going to get pushed towards the end zone. The other end of the end zone. The side ends. Unfortunately, Coach Andrews' player Zenless Zone 0 is not in this game since he was mortally wounded. 6-1 onto Chisicleta, Bicicleta. Ooh, we have a failed dodge right there. Trippy Troppy was put to a stippy stoppy. And none of we're gonna have a is that a handoff, or it's gonna be a okay, it is gonna be a handoff. War dancers go quick. Lord Byron's gonna walk in the ball. No one can hurt him. He's just gonna run it down. We're gonna prepare a book for Lord Byron. He's got a lot of poems. Robert Graves is going to get a push, and we're going to use the fend so we can't follow up. Chimpanzini Bambini is going to hit him with a double both down, and he's going to go down. Nothing came of it from Kurt Vonnegut's both down. We could see La Petrita coming for the blitz here. We're going to see a foul. And he's going to get called out for it. La Petrita, do nothing. Ooh. Not even going to try to argue the call. Lord Byron going in, scoring the down. It was, I don't know, it felt weird that we waited for him to stand back up. Look at him do that sick flip, dude. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. It was like the vision of judgment. Or maybe he made us fairly well. Changing weather. It is now back to regular weather. Very sunny did not have any effect. Well, it might have on like 1 or 2 throws done by the 6-7's. We're gonna see if Coach Andrew can try anything. He's not even gonna try and pick up the ball. He's just gonna stand people next to it. That's probably a good way to dissuade picking up the ball. Chicleterra, Bicicleta, Chicleteria, Bicicleteria. Yeah. Cool. We have the formation of the claw, the iron claw. Shakespeare's coming in. He's got tackle, so this is going to be a free knockdown on Larlia. We still added 4 letters to that name that didn't belong. Oh, he can't jump, but that'd be cool if he jumped. Just ran and picked up the ball. That's why we got Robert Graves. He's gonna do it. Trust. Fortunately, oh, Joe Abercrombie woke up. Hold on. Was that the one that fell over? No. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Alright, we're going to have a defender stumble. Shakespeare has dodge. We're going to have another one. It's going to be a push. Shakespeare has block. It's not important to that role, but he does. I think we're going to see the... No, we're not even going to see a pickup. We're just going to see a zone. He's zoning. Charlie makes a move. Yeah, he's just going to try and make as many tackle zones as possible. Because he knows he can't knock him down unless he gets a POW. Fun fact for the... even in the new season, there's a new skill that even if you get POW'd, there's a chance you just ignore it. Now we have a failed 5-up dodge on Shakespeare. That's fine. We're probably going to see a nasty turn 16 foul right here. Yeah, this is definitely going to break armor. We're going to get 5 assists here. We're going to get 4. And just a stun. That's fine. Could we see a blitz onto Lord Byron? Mayhaps. We're going to see a throw teammate. He's going to throw him. He's going to get a nat 1. He's going to fall. He's going to land. Was that also a 6 and 1? No, it was a 1 and 6. Robert Graves is going to go down. Glad to see Joe Abercrombie woke back up. Now we're going to see a pass. No, it's a handoff. We already tried the pass. We're going to see a nat 1. Chimpanzini Bambini picks it up with his monkey tail, and that is the game. Blood Bowl fans. Wow. Blood Bowl fans, that was the match. And now we will refine the match. We're going to pop the logo back up because we can. And then we'll see if we forget to get rid of it after. So they can't see me click every wrong button to navigate the menu. Alright, welcome back, coaches. What a match that was. Truly a monument game from before. It's a callback. Coach Andrew. How did it make you feel that you watched 400 petty cash get flushed like a roll of toilet paper?
Well, it's just the way of the halfling. Always punished. But we will win at least once, or not. Because we will lose about 6 or 7 games.
Indeed.
That's about it.
All right, we're gonna go to Coach Grant. Coach Grant.
Hi, Colt.
You just you did it to him. Yeah.
I was feeling really bad for Andrew there because he stole all of my rerolls and still couldn't get a good roll when he needed one, and it was rough. But you know, that's Blood Bowl. Yeah, I knew we were gonna win this just because the halflings are, like Andrew said, ever punished just for existing, and that's what I was there to do, punish them for existing. Unfortunately, we did lose Umberto Eco, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to pick another Italian author. I'll just do a different. I don't know, but yeah, that was a good game for us. We picked up a lot of SPP. We had some really nice rolls with no re-rolls, so that was fun. And yeah, I think we're gonna be ready for our next one more than ever.
Indeed, that decision with Umberto Eco was a really tough one to make.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he had no SPP and he had no skills, and I was worried about my war dancers, so I elected to just take that one on the chin. You know, in hindsight, I could have saved his life, but you know, hindsight's 2020. You never know
Yeah.
what's coming next, so
Yeah,
I think that was the best decision.
we'll see if your team can make it the rest of the season with a salmon.
What?
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, Blood Bowl fans, that was the match, the publishers versus the 6-7s. A lot of damage, a lot of running, a lot of leaping. That was cool. But
Yeah,
if you
I
want to
figured I might
see,
as well use it.
yeah, if you want to see more Crinkle Cup 5, come alive for the Crinkle Cup 5, and we will see you next time, Blood Bowl fans.
6-7.
Bye.
HP Lovecraft.